fucking Spain.
You didn't have to swear.
Alright, we're in Spain.
We're on a bus in Seville. We're going along the right-hand side of the road, which is normal. Oh, is this the wrong side? No, it's the right side. What do you mean? It's the right-hand side. But is this the side? Well, it's not the wrong side. No. It's the opposite side. It's the right side in Spain.
Pat, what side of the road do we drive on?
I don't know. That's the problem. As soon as I see this, I'm like, oh, that's where the traffic's going. Fine, I'll just accept that.
Okay, I'm a bit concerned, and maybe I should be doing the driving.
No, it's a good thing, because if my brain just clicks and it goes, oh, that's how it's working, we don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
And I noticed the architecture as we drove in was very Spanish.
Yeah.
Bill and Ellen found this granola, so we're eating that. Just to sort of try this out. Ellen just said to you, can I have that granola that you have? I went, oh yeah, here you go. And then you turned to me and said, where'd you get that from? That looks nice. Like, what the fuck?
For her I'll place my heart before reasons I tell.
4th hour in Seville.
Yeah.
First country
No,
I've
not even. It's like
second hour in Seville. First country I've ever been to where most people don't speak English, and it's rather confronting. Because I'm like, but I love it. It's fascinating. This place smells great. It looks great. And I said, it's really nice. But we just rocked up to our second tapas bar, and because Ellen was saying that it's the thing that you have your sangria and your tapas, and then you move on to the next place. Okay. Anyway, we rock up, and the guy's like, what did he say? Hola, and we're like, hola.
We got as far as hola before everyone kind of went.
And no, then what did he say straight away? Bien or something like that. And we all just went, and he's like, oh, English? So, perfect.
Verdict?
Yum.
What is happening, William?
Something religious, but I can also smell something amazing.
Basically, we just happened to walk out at night for tapas at the appropriate time. Is that pointing at me? Yeah, and walk just around a random street.
We're
And then there's
celebrating
something everyone's out.
Jesus either dying or coming back to life. I don't know which one.
Sweet zombie Jesus. So you just turn a corner in a random street and there's this gigantic thing. Oh, is it? It's quite pretty. Oh, I see. Yes, of course it's the entrance. Look how many people are waiting to get in. This one's for my grandmother. We've accidentally stumbled into midday mass at one of the biggest cathedrals I've ever been to. I feel like I should, but it's unlike the Anglican churches where you feel guilty about taking photos. Well, they don't let you there, but it's Catholics. They want you to be here, so.
Yeah. Probably don't want
And like I said, I've been baptised. I can do this. I can
go.
So we're standing in front of the Golby Tower, which was constructed about the same time as the Tower of London. Interestingly, it was one anchor point of a chain that would block the river Guadalquivir River. And when the city used to be under control of Muslim forces and it was besieged by Bonifaz or whoever, they ended up breaking the defences, sieging the city, preventing access to supplies from Triana, and that led to the surrender to the Christian forces. What do you think of that tower, Ellen?
It's pretty fucking cool. I mean, look at that Spanish flag. Anyone would think we were in Spain.
This is the oldest tapas bar in Seville, where they write your order down on the bench.
On the bar.
On the bar. And this beer is actually really tasty. Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a regular place called Bar Europa. The olives here are some of the best olives I've ever tried anywhere in the world. Gracias. And we've ordered heavy food, and fortunately the staff here are helping us to learn Spanish, which is really nice. Really helpful. Das ist alles.
Later we go into the deeper down. We build all those bridges to watch them thin down to dust, or blow them voluntarily out of constant trust. The clock is ticking, its last couple of clocks, and there won't be a party with the weather in front. The shallower it grows, the shallower.
Had a couple of tapas.
Tapas.
And
our Spanish is getting better, we now know 4 words. So,
Yes. I know now. Yeah, I can now say lo siento, which means I'm
to
sorry.
give you some context, which Ellen may be able to vouch for in far better way than me, like a 2,000 word vocabulary is roughly equivalent to a 4-year-old, so at about 2 words we are equivalent to about
every time.
babbling. There you go.
Yeah, a retarded fetus.
And we are just absolute gringos, and we've been really
Oh my
worried.
god, we are gringos. But I said to the guy in the bar, I said,
Such
oh, lo siento,
Oh, you're walking
gringos,
backwards.
meaning I'm sorry, we are gringos. And he just he started saying, oh, 50 cent, 50 cent, he's a rapper. But he was saying 50 cents, and I was saying, no, 50 cent. He didn't
Because
pick
I tried
that
to pay
up.
with a coin that I thought was $1 and a
Oh yeah, no,
all the
Pat
money
tried to
was silly.
shortchange the people at the last tapas bar we went
Gold
to.
coins are always $1.
Let's
dollar
not
unit
get
or
into
more.
this again.
No, because like
Goodbye.
we're standing in front of garden, servants' garden, but by servant they meant the mayor of Seville when the king and queen of Spain were here, because we're in the Alcazar, that's their official residence. This gigantic garden is full of lemon myrtle. The smell here is quite incredible.
Down to dust, or blow them voluntarily out of constant trust. The clock is ticking, its last couple of clocks, and there won't be a party with the weather in front. The shallower it grows, the shallower.
Was essen wir?
Wir essen Käse. Mit Brot.
Nein. Antwort im English.
We are eating manchego cheese with bread at Bar Alfalfa. It's very nice.
Und ich spreche
Ich spreche
Deutsch.
Deutsch. Du sprichst Deutsch, yes? Ja.
Nicht sehr gut.
Nicht so gut, aber ich verstehe dich.
Danke.
Bitteschön.
So please explain this to us, Ellen, because I mean,
Okay.
like, it needs to be.
Alright, so gringos, all of a sudden Pat Norman started talking about gringos and he was just like, what's your bag? Gringos.
out of the blue
You know, put your hand in your wallet, gringos.
Watch out for that rubbish bin. If you hear the guitar go gringos.
All of a sudden that pigeon, gringos.
It'll throw
And
off its
so
feathers.
Here we were walking around Seville, sort of guarding our bags like this, just being like gringos. Oh my
Pat's
God.
been warning everyone about
So then all
gringos.
of a sudden we were like, where did gringos come from? What is a gringos? And then we obviously Googled it, and all of a sudden, we are the gringos.
That's like, wait, okay, I'm gonna Google gringos. So, gringo is a word that Spanish people or people who speak Spanish use to describe foreign people who don't understand the language. We are the gringos.
All this time,
In this equation.
we were the gringos.
We weren't afraid of ourselves.
And now we are those pigeons. They're terrifying me. They're coming for us.
So we're now sitting in a restaurant, a tapas bar, if you could call it that, down by the university, a bit more touristy area. And this is the result. Basically everything that we've eaten has been really westernized, like.
So, okay, you've got this approach, put a chunk, like essentially a doorstop made out of frittata on the plate, a bunch of mint lettuce drizzled with balsamic vinegar, which isn't from Spain at all. You've got a plate of metallic goop. This was okay, but it was just really white goop that doesn't taste like anything. Pat's got a pile of the most rank food you could ever put together.
And it all cost us so much more than Bar Europa. So all I have to say is anybody going to Seville, just go to Bar Europa, ask Sir Paolo, he'll treat you amazingly even though you're gringos.
Don't pay more than €2.80 for a tapa. Seriously.
Yeah, it's just... Ellen, give me an opinion that you were giving as you walked out of the restaurant.
It was a pile of shit masquerading as tapas.
I was trying to translate it as...
Hang on, we didn't talk about the service. So the guys were essentially just like, you want your meal?
It's like, you know, like every food was not authentic Spanish. And it was bad, and it was like 3 times the price of all the delicious, amazing Spanish food that we have had so far.
And the people who worked there were fucking rude.
They were
and I
rank.
hate them. They hated us.
Every meal was accompanied by the clattering of plates and knives and forks across the
And
table.
when we're finally like,
everything at you.
la cuenta por favor, and they hand us the bill, and I'm
Hang
like,
on, he said, first of all, he said, what?
Yeah. So I was like, la cuenta, because, you know.
Well, because
that
we've been
means
trying
the
to
bill.
speak
Because
Spanish with
Paolo
most of the
taught
people
us
here, but
La cuenta.
Yeah.
well, we're on our way now to our favourite place to eat, which is Bar Europa. And if you're ever in Europe, Bar Europa, thumbs up.
Oh, and
If we've learned anything from this experience, it's that Paolo is the best person in Seville and Bar Europa is the best place to eat in Seville.
And
that's our hot tip.
if you go to a restaurant in Spain to get tapas and they give you a wine list, run away. Because you
And
don't order wine
this is
from
coming
the
from Pat, who's on his first experience in Europe ever. Go to the middle of town. Just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's worse. And stay away from the tourist areas, because at the end of the day, that's not where the authentic food is. That's the gouge. Let me put it to you this way. Yeah, that's for gringos. And if you were going to
Central.
if you were going to Darling Harbour and you ordered anything from, say, what was the name of that place? Blackbird Cafe, where a bottle of yellow costs $30. That's $7 at shop. So don't go to Blackbird Cafe, and therefore don't go to anywhere in the tourist area. Just go to Bar Europa and be happy. That's all.
Hang on, go.
We're walking along the river of Cordoba, or whatever river you go to Cordoba. Really cute. And then we come along this fucking old shit here. What even is it? It looks like a gigantic sort of water wheel thing that was used to power some sort of primitive Spanish reactor, which they would have used to power the city, but I just can't explain. And how old is this? William, tell us about the music here.
Well, they're playing Valerie by Amy Winehouse,
Mark Ronson as well.
BBC version, according to Pat.
I just dribbled cocktail over my jeans.
Which is actually a really nice, chill song that we all really loved the first 3 times it played. We're currently on about play number 10, and I'm starting to think I understand torture and hell.
Well, William, I like this song playing on repeat.
Well,
I have
okay.
to say that I actually didn't know the song the first time it was played. I now know all the words. Bonus! Buena los dos!
Oh, Buena los dos. Meanwhile, is it on me or? I'm happy for it to play as many times as it wants because I like Amy Winehouse, and I think God, I said I like Christopher Pine just then.
Oh, as many times as it wants.
Like
the song has a mind of its own.
And now you can if you want. You can do it if you want. You can sort of go. Come on, Will. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've been spinning way too long, checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. My breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and laughed. I guess what I'm saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of that.
We've stepped into Maze Runner here. Unfortunately, it's Maze Runner with very tight hedge and a digital SLR camera.
More hesitate, no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to open up your mind and see blockade. Open up your mind today is short.
We're at Bar Europa, our favourite tapas bar in Seville, because Pablo is here and he's nice to us and the food is great and it's cheap, and we're also happy to be here.
Video.
Hola, mi amigo
Hola.
Seth, mi amigo Will, Ellen,
El amigo Pablo.
Pablo.
los quiz.
Our favourite.
Los cuido.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Well, look into your heart and you'll find love. I'm yours. Listen to the music of the moment. Come and dance with me. I like happy family.
She's going to get ya.